Positive thinking. It can sound so simple for many of us, often not as easy in the most common in our busy lives. We seem to act upon positivity or being positive, especially with the turn of events that comes our way, that we tend to go all negative. Again, by choice, of course. This is by our own intentions. Our life is made of habits, and even Buddha once said, we are what we think. That is why it's very important to constantly choose a positive way of thinking and make an optimistic attitude your habit or second nature. Hello, my name is Aspie Answers. I'm all about creating mental health and awareness videos, sharing my life stories with you with autism and mental health, along with also taking you on a journey what life is like as an autistic adult versus also with some fun and games and tech and other various videos that you may have seen floating about. So if you're into any of these videos that I'm sharing with you all today, feel free to smash that subscribe button on the bottom right hand corner, and when you do so, feel free to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. That would be much appreciated. So as you'll know, basically this is all about positive thinking. As you're aware, basically I have shared a bit about the positive thinking, how it works for many of us and whatnot, which hopefully I'll find in my playlist, and I'll link it in the iCard above me and then below me. So the benefits of positive thinking, however, even if positive thinking doesn't come naturally to us, as we know, there are plenty of great reasons to start cultivating affirmative thoughts and minimizing some of the negative self-talk. Positive thinking, it can, like I said, it can be sounding so simple, but not often easy. So basically I'm saying that we are what we are. We obviously in our beings create a story of ourselves. What we do in our lives is up to us. Of the everyday choices, do we want to be positive? Do we want to be negative? Do we want to just do anything in our retrospect? But this is why it's very important to constantly choose positive way of thinking and make an optimistic attitude, as I said. So let me share with you at least 14 advantages that I can think of, but even though there's many more, of being a positive person. First of all, if we decide to become positive, we can make this so-called law of attraction that we hear about work in our favor. The main principle of the law of attraction is that like attracts like. If you make positive thinking your habitual way of seeing life, imagine how many great things you can see and attract into your life. When you choose positive attitude, you'll start to notice a lot of positive qualities, and people ignore their flaws, imperfections and more. And then you will start to create more meaningful friendships and great relationships around you. This type of attitude will create a very good and positive atmosphere around you. If you make a positive thinking your priority, you'll always make a great first impression. People usually are attracted to kind and friendly personalities, and the good first impression can have a big impact on the developmental front of your future relationship. Positive thinking is very beneficial for our health. However, even several scientific studies have shown that people with good positive vibes are less likely to suffer from mental health disorders such as depression, anxiety, anger issues and whatever else, and they get ill more rarely than the negative thinkers. In many cases, bad thoughts are the main causes of diseases, and even the word disease means that the person is not at ease. Just change your thoughts and you will change your life. That's why taking care of your thoughts is taking care of your health. Positive people are more likely to be successful than the negative ones that are around you. When you implement positive thinking into your life, you'll notice that success becomes easier and it's not as tough and difficult as many people may think. As we know, this can be the main cause of stress, obviously, along with worry and negative thoughts. If we think about it further, we can understand that stress never solves problems. On the contrary, however, it can leave us helpless. Positive people overcome stress more easily when you start to increase the quantity of good and positive thoughts. Stress will gradually leave your life until you won't hear about it anymore. Negativity can blind people's mind. If you turn your thoughts from the negative ones into the positive, your eyes will become opened and you will see the bottle half full instead of half empty. You'll start to notice solutions, and you'll understand that every problem is actually an opportunity to grow. All problems can be solved, and you finally will be able to see it. Sometimes people live their life without knowing how blessed they really are. They take things for granted and forget to be thankful. As I mentioned earlier, there are certain laws in life. One of them says like attract like, as I mentioned, and the other one is you'll reap what you sow. I believe in these two factors. When people live their life complaining and mourning about their destiny without appreciating the things that they already have, then they risk even to lose all of this and even more. When people live their life complaining and mourning, I said that, appreciation and gratitude on the contrary, on the other hand, can bring more of good things to be thankful for into their life. So let's be thankful and let's count our blessings. Positive attitude will boost your motivation, and you'll start to achieve your goals quicker and easier. To have strong motivation is the same as to have wings. Positive thinking will make you look more beautiful. It happens naturally. Smiling, friendly and happy people are somehow extremely attractive. Your inner beauty will shine and will become visible on the outside as well. When faced with stressful situations, positive thinkers cope more effectively than pessimists. In one study, researchers have found that when optimists encounter disappointment, such as not getting a job or promotion, they are more likely to focus on things they can do to resolve the situation. Rather than dwelling on their frustrations or things that they cannot change, they'll devise a plan of action and ask others for assistance or advice if necessary. As they say, two heads are better than one. However, pessimists, on the other hand, will simply assume that the situation is out of their control and there's nothing they can do to change it. In many recent years, it has been proven that many researchers have found that your mind can be a powerful effect on your body. Immunity is one area where your thoughts and attitudes can have particularly powerful influence. In one study, researchers found that activation in brain's areas associated with negative emotions lead to a weaker immune response to a flu vac. Researchers Segerstrom and Sefton found that people were optimistic about a specific and important part of their lives, such as how they were doing in school, work, exhibited a stronger immune response to those who had a negative vision or view of that situation. Not only can positive thinking impact your ability to cope with your stress and your immunity, it also has an impact on your overall well. While researchers are not entirely clear on why positive thinking benefits health, some suggest that positive people might lead to healthier lifestyles. By coping better with stress and avoiding unhealthy behaviors, they are able to improve their health and well-being. Resilience refers to our ability to cope with problems. Resilient people are able to face a crisis or trauma with strength and resolve. Rather than falling apart in the face of such stress, they have the ability to carry on and eventually overcome such adversity. It may come as no surprise to learn that positive thinking can play a major role in resilience. When dealing with a challenge, however, optimists typically look at this of what they can do to fix the problem. Instead of giving up hope, they marshal their resources and willing to ask others again for help and assist. By nurturing positive emotions, even in the face of terrible events, people can reap both short-term and long-term rewards, including managing stressful levels, lessening depression, and building coping skills that will serve them well in the future. There are so many more benefits of being positive. As I've mentioned a few while I've written and recorded this for you guys today, this is well for your readers to read and watch. If you keep thinking about problems and failure, attract these things into your life. That's why we need to be sure what we think and a proponent of these will be the ones that will bring us peace, joy, and fulfillment. The key to positive thinking is to discover our inner self, to find out more about ourselves and who and what we are as a person, as we all have a purpose in life, I believe. We all should be able to know and find that purpose in our life in time. We should try and make serenity, bliss, and love a reality for ourselves and our lives so that we can live a longer and fruitful life. Positive thinking sounds cliche as for many people. We have heard about it and read about it, yet we still don't practice it on a daily. I know we all have everyday busy lives, and it seems almost impossible to take out the time to work out our own way of changing our thinking. However, getting this new way of thinking as a part of our life won't take more than 15 minutes every day, and once you learn how to get rid of the negative thoughts and how to control your mind, you'll realize it's all worth the efforts, which I've also talked about negative thinking on one of my videos, which I'll link in the icon above me and in below. In the long run, you'll become conscious about the fact that simply spending 15 minutes in positive thinking and positivity can be building blocks of a happy life. Start working on yourself. Sit in silence and contemplate your thoughts. We are all moving too fast. We need to slow down and think about our everyday situations that we're facing, and above all, we need to learn how to stop thinking about something that's draining all our positive energy around us and how to get rid of the negative thoughts. Start connecting with yourself and your healing will begin. This silent contemplation is something but a variation of meditation. Meditation helps you in looking inside yourself, looking deeply into your thoughts. You change your life by changing your thoughts. If the thoughts you think are pure, your life will be pure. To end this note, I would like to ask you all 3 questions. Do you believe that the thoughts that you have the power to transform your life? 2, what do you believe stands between you and your complete happiness? And 3, is it your thoughts or something or somebody else that is actually holding you back within this retrospect of this negative versus your negativity thoughts that's niggling behind you? So no further ado, guys, thanks for support, thanks for watching. Smash the like, comment below, feel free to share these videos around to family and friends. Follow me on my social media. And all further ado, guys, thanks for support, thanks for watching. Do what love what you do. Until next time, Aspie signing out, and I'll see you again soon. Ciao for now.